Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Topping the news tonight, Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, says the country's economy is on a positive trajectory this year, with the government on track to achieve its fiscal goals. The Prime Minister was addressing the Bahamas Business Outlook today when he said it seems we're finally turning the corner. Here's Fern Carey.
Prime Minister Dr. the Most Honorable Hubert Minnis indicating in his keynote address at the Bahamas Business Outlook Thursday that the country's economy is turning the corner. He says the domestic economy is continuing its positive expansion, which was supported last year by the completion of Bahama and a stronger U.S. economy. Meantime, he said the positive expansion in the economy is being driven by a number of initiatives implemented by the government.
And this is the first time in 12 years, and the first time since the Great Recession of 2008, that the Bahamas has enjoyed projected growth of more than 2% for 2 consecutive years.
Well, the Prime Minister said he will focus on the poor this year to ensure that every Bahamian feels the effect of the growth in the economy.
Yeah, GDP growth may be as high as 10%, but unless he feels it in his pocket, there is no growth. And therefore, this year, our government will concentrate on that group of individuals, the poor, so that they can understand what GDP is all about.
He also indicated that the government is ending the practice of under-budgeting and unrealistic projections. Meantime, the Prime Minister said the country's debt repayment grew, indicating that the government is on track to achieve its fiscal goals.
We have already seen a 52% reduction in the fiscal deficit to $52 million in the first quarter, as compared to the first quarter of the previous fiscal year, as revenue increased by 13.2% to $513.8 million. This was due mainly to an increase in collections from stamp tax and VAT, while expenditure grew by a mere 0.6% to $565.8 million. Furthermore, debt repayment grew to $143.5 million from $109.6 million, leaving an estimated direct debt at approximately $7.3 billion as of September 2018.
The Prime Minister said while there has been notable improvements, there is still more work to be done, especially as it relates to reducing the country's debt.
By reducing the debt burden on our country, we will have more resources to invest in infrastructure throughout our Commonwealth of Islands, including airports, ports, roads, docks, hospitals, and schools throughout our family island. By reducing the debt burden on our country, we will have more resources to transform the Bahamas into one of the best little countries in the world.
Fern Carey, Saturday Network News.